Side of Life podcast.
I'm Sunny, welcome. And my special guest today, my good girlfriend, Heather. Hey.
Hey, I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. This is like a long time in the making, right?
Absolutely. Yes. Basically, probably the whole time that I've known you anyway. It's at least in my own head.
Yes. Now, me and Heather was working in Macy's together. Just a quick little backstory of us. We was working at Macy's together, and the title of this episode is called Stiletto Stepping, the Balancing Act. And when I met Heather had on these high heel stilettos. She was strutting through, and I was like, okay, I need to know her because she is definitely the type of female that I hang around. And you know me with my shoes. So I was like, who is this? And then from then on, we just clicked.
That was it. Yeah. And the same for me. When I saw you, the first thing I noticed was your thigh-high boots. Yeah. And I was like, yes. Forget practicality, forget comfort. We were there in our best, whatever we were doing. You and I were breaking down boxes in our heels and thigh-high boots.
Yep.
And looking fabulous while we were doing it and having a good time.
That's right, because we're like, we got to look good while doing it. We got to look good.
That's right. Yeah, you do it like you're doing it for TV, right?
That's right. So, the topic that's going to be inside Hit the Switch today is about, Heather, you're a mom of 8. I don't know how you do it, honestly. I don't know how you do it because it's not only 8 children. You also have a bird, a couple dogs, and do you have 2 cats or 1 right now?
3 cats.
Oh my gosh, and 3 cats. Okay, and a man. So how in the hell are you doing this in stilettos and looking every bit good and all together? We're going to talk about that. That's the topic coming up inside of inside of the podcast today.
Okay.
So what we're going to do now is we're just going to recap. How'd your week go?
Pretty good. It's kind of like Groundhog's Day because I've been in my own quarantine now. I've been out of my quote-unquote job because I had a stuffy nose, and that was 3 weeks ago. So I have yet to return. And you know what? I'm actually enjoying every minute of it. I'm happy to be home. I really am.
Yeah.
So that's how that's been going. And Thanksgiving on Thursday.
Did you cook?
We have a lot of fun. Like that's, I don't look at Thanksgiving in the traditional sense.
Agree.
Or at least the origin story.
Agree.
Because we know that's bull.
Right?
We know that never took place.
Yeah.
Nobody was thankful for any of that.
Still ain't.
So
still not.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah.
all respect to Native Americans and Native peoples. This is just I just like this time with my family and kind of sharing the cooking and the eating and the joking around. And, I had all the kids abusing Alexa. She takes some pressure off of mommy. So they had Alexa to annoy. And we had a ham this year. I don't really like turkey.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we had a ham, we had stuffing, we had macaroni and cheese and sweet potatoes and I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff. It was really good. And my eldest son came by. He had to come wearing a mask and be all sanitized and stuff, and sit away from everybody. Yeah, he was just going to take the food and go and go to his house with it. But I said, as long as you stay, just keep your distance. It was really good.
Did everybody pitch in cooking?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, most of the kids did. They love cooking, and anything that's messy and creative, they enjoy. So even if they don't consume what they've made,
right, just the whole process.
Yeah, they like to have a hand in it. My special helper, well, my oldest daughter, Ariana, she's an incredible cook.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she can bake, she can cook, anything.
Yeah.
She's pretty impressive. So she was helping out, and my son Hansel, who's 5, he really helped too.
Oh.
Like he actually got in there and he wanted to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah, I
That's
had
nice.
some extra hands.
Yeah. That's
fun.
good. And I agree with you. I don't celebrate either. But the fact of getting together with family because we have that time off, I think that's really good. So, let me see. This past weekend, Thanksgiving for me, I said I wasn't cooking. And my mom gave me like a turkey 4 days prior. And so I just threw that in the oven. And then I found myself making like a little small macaroni and cheese, a little small stuffings, and green beans. And that was it. I mean, we didn't go anywhere. I just kind of like stayed in the house. We ate off the turkey. The turkey's gone now. It's like done off.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what was good is since I'm unemployed, I'm home all the time. So I was able to go down and spend time with my mom. And and so that was really special to me because my mom actually said to me, I'm so happy that you're married, but in the beginning, I was scared I was going to lose you. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's kind of like a revelation.
That is such a revelation because me and my mom, like, I'm her only daughter. So that right there kind of made my week. And then I did my self-care with practicing on nails, watched The Crown, which we'll talk about. It's so good. Last night I found myself 3:00 in the morning still watching episodes with like one eye open. It's crazy. I ended up doing some nails yesterday. This week I ordered some supplies because my granddaughters are coming. So I wanted to, I wanted to get them involved in learning how to do it because I see my oldest granddaughter now is into like nails and long nails and she's going on 10. So I'm just like, so
she better get her act together right now. She's almost 10.
Yes. I gotta direct her in a way where she's not going to be
she's not going to be a slave to the salon.
Right. She'll
and
be able
working just to support her look, her aesthetic.
Right.
She could do it on her own.
She could do it on her own. So I am trying to develop that with her slowly. And so, and also to give her a sense of pride because my oldest granddaughter, I am trying to figure out what it is that she's into and kind of like cultivate that with her. And I'm just not quite sure yet. She hasn't revealed it. I know beauty is definitely her thing. My youngest daughter, I'm not worried about. I mean, she loves fixing on cars with her dad. So I honestly think that's going to be her thing. So yeah, that was my whole week. Wasn't exciting. Me and Manny just kicked around the house. That was it. And ate.
But isn't that still so fulfilling?
It is. Yeah.
I love it. I really do.
And I'm a homebody anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me about, doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm okay with if I got to stay home. So, yeah.
Yeah, same here.
All right. So let's move on to what's happening, find out what are the top topics that we're going to be, or top stories that we're going to be talking about today. Let's get to it.
What's happening?
All right. So I sent you this. Let me just recap real quick. Neyo, popular R&B guy. He hasn't came out with anything. Oh, no, he did. He has a song out actually right now. And he is married to Crystal Smith. They've been married for a while, have a couple kids together. He was dating a another lady beforehand, had a couple kids with her, and then said he didn't want any more kids. She was like on R&B Divas. It was really a sad situation. So then he ends up leaving her, getting married, and having more kids, which already the women community of R&B is like, Neyo, you kind of skating on thin ice, brother. Right?
Yeah.
So when I sent you this video about how he divorced, or how he asked for a divorce from Crystal Smith, was really shitty. He says that he never actually wanted a divorce, and Crystal came to say that he filed for divorce, came home and asked what's for dinner, and she was like, whatever your mama cooking, I don't know. She was like, you gotta get up out of here. I don't know what you talk about. What you think, I'm gonna be nice to you now? Like, she flipped out, which by all means she had every freaking right to do. And yesterday we talked about this, and what did you say?
Yeah, she should have just made him some dinner. I would have cooked him a nice meal.
Oh my God.
And I would have stood there, made sure he ate every last bit.
I would be scared.
That.
Right. I would be so scared to eat anything.
He's a brave man, if nothing else.
Right.
He's a brave, bold man.
Yes.
But, you know, my perspective, of course, I'm going to put a damper on the whole thing, is probably just a publicity stunt.
It probably was. Well,
Because
I don't know.
Still together. It saved their marriage. They're still together.
But listen, on the breakup, she was dating singer Trey Songz. They were out together. I mean, like, it was messy.
Yeah. But you know what? I think we're all a little messy.
A little messy.
I think so. So it's like, although I want to blow up on Neyo for being a douchebag and
Yeah, that was douchey.
announcing to the world that
Yeah.
he's divorcing his wife, you know, with their kids, you know,
Right.
like not even thinking or considering, I should say, that these children are going to hear, read, see all of this stuff.
He don't
and
care.
It will impact them. How do you,
He don't care.
How do you take them out of the equation when you're making a decision like that? But you know what? That just speaks volumes
To his
about
character.
his character. So.
And remember, I said he was already skating on thin ice, so.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Good for you, Neyo. Keep singing.
And to recap this, during quarantine, most couples were getting divorced, but they ended up getting back together. So they said that that's what saved their marriage. Kudos to them.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Now, the other story that I was so interested in, oh gosh, let me see if I have her full name on here.
That's all right.
Halima Aden, she's beautiful. I remember when she first stepped on the scene, she was on Vogue. She definitely took the modeling world by storm. She's a Muslim model, stayed wearing her head wrap. And that was something she was not willing to compromise. Now, just taking a quick step back, model Iman is also Muslim, but she comes from Somalia as well. She did decide to kind of take that route and not wear full garment. She actually said that she did this one shoot for American Eagle Outfitters, and she agreed to wear the company's jeans wrapped over her head instead of her headscarf. Oh. Now, for her, that was really uncomfortable because the headscarf has a meaning behind why she wears that. So after that photo shoot, she said she returned back to her hotel room and she started crying. She felt like she compromised part of her religion for that shoot. Mm-hmm. She did ask for some time off. COVID took place, and so she ended up returning back home, and she gave it a lot of thought and contacted her modeling agency and let them know that she is going to be retiring from modeling. And when I say this woman is absolutely beautiful, like, she's so gorgeous. And to be honest, I'd probably do the same thing if I really felt like that's my belief. Yeah,
she's got very strong convictions, and she's standing by that. She probably does feel she probably does feel a little bit like she sold out or
Yes.
came very close, you know,